Welcome to Future Kwai, where technology meets creativity. I'm Umlilo, and today we're going to be discussing the recent mass migration from OpenAI's ChatGPT to Anthropic's Claude. I'll also show you how to migrate your data from one to another. But first, roll the intro.
I'm the spark in the night, you're just ones and zeros. I'm the future, I'm the tech, I'm the AI dream. You're the past, you're the flash, just a fleeting. Got precision, got the speed, I'm the upgrade you need. I'm just sweat and heartbeat, I'm the next generation.
You know, in the fast-moving world of AI, something pretty big is happening, almost under the radar. A whole lot of people are packing their digital bags and leaving ChatGPT. And where are they going? To a rival called Claude. So in this explainer, we're going to dive into what's behind this huge shift. And you know what it might mean for the future of AI. And it all seemed to kick off with posts just like this one. Suddenly they were everywhere, all over social media. The hashtag #QuitGPT. I mean, that wasn't just some random complaint, right? It was a real declaration. And we're not talking about a few loud voices here. No. This was the start of a serious movement with users walking away from the biggest name in the game. So what on earth could cause this kind of mass departure? Well, it pretty much boils down to one single, really controversial deal. We're going to break down exactly what went down, why it's got so many people heading for the exits, and then we'll give you the complete playbook on how you can make the switch yourself. You know, if you decide it's the right move for you, all right? So every big movement has that one moment, right? That tipping point. And for this AI migration, the fuse was lit by one heck of a controversy, one that really made people start questioning who exactly they could trust with their data. So what was the spark? Well, it was a bombshell deal. OpenAI signed a contract to put its models on classified networks for the US Department of War. And for a lot of users, that just crossed a major ethical line. It set off all these alarm bells about AI being used for surveillance, maybe even warfare. The public backlash was instant, and it was loud. It got so heated that even the CEO, Sam Altman, had to admit that parts of the whole thing were sloppy. And listen, this online outrage had a very real, very immediate impact. We're talking almost overnight. A rival AI, Claude, just skyrocketed to the #1 spot on the App Store charts. And that tells you everything, right? This wasn't just a bunch of angry tweets. People were actually voting with their downloads. Okay, so what's really going on here? Why are so many people switching? It's not just about, a cool new feature or something. It's actually this really powerful one. To punch, a push away from one platform and a strong pull toward another. And it really comes down to these two main things. On one hand, you've got this ethical distrust. People started feeling like, hey, maybe OpenAI's priorities aren't my priorities anymore. But at the exact same time, Claude came along with smarter switching. They made it so incredibly easy to move all your stuff over that the biggest reason not to leave, the sheer hassle of it, just poof, it was gone. All right. So let's say you're thinking about making the jump. Before you do, it's kind of like packing for a trip. You need to know what you can and maybe what you can't take with you. And the first step is really understanding what's in your digital suitcase. So your data really comes in two main flavors. First, there's your conversation history. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. It's just a log of every chat you've ever had. But the real prize, the good stuff, is your memory and preferences. This is the secret sauce, right? It's all the context the AI has learned about you, your custom instructions, your personal details, all the things that make the AI feel like it's your assistant. That's the intelligence you really want to bring with you. Okay, the practical part here is your step-by-step guide to actually getting your data out of ChatGPT and plug right into Claude. You know, getting your data out is actually surprisingly easy. So first thing you do is you go into your ChatGPT settings. Once you're in there, look for something called data controls. You'll see an export data button. Just click that, confirm you want to do it, and that's it. OpenAI starts bundling up all your data for you. Now, just a quick heads up here. This is not an instant download. Don't expect the file to just pop up. It can actually take up to 24 hours. So just be patient and keep an eye on your email. You'll get a message with a secure link to download your file as soon as it's ready. Okay. Now for a really important, though technically optional step, the file you get from ChatGPT. Because Claude doesn't natively import full ChatGPT JSON files, third-party tools exist that help package ChatGPT history into formats Claude can understand. Switchboard AI Converter is what I used. Just upload your ChatGPT zip and it outputs markdown files optimized for Claude upload. But remember, always choose tools that run entirely in your browser and don't upload your data to outside servers. This next part is actually really clever, especially for getting your personal preferences. There are 3 ways to bring your data across. Firstly, you can import ChatGPT memory. This is the fastest context transfer. Anthropic now offers a built-in memory import flow. Go to claude.com, settings, capabilities, memory. Click import memory, copy the extraction prompt Claude provides. Paste that prompt into ChatGPT. Copy ChatGPT's response and paste it into Claude's import UI. Claude then integrates that context into its memory. This doesn't import chat history, it imports your learned preferences, custom instructions, and context. Secondly, upload converted history files. For full chat history, after converting via a tool like Switchboard AI, log into Claude, start a new session, upload the markdown files. Claude will read them and allow you to search or reference past conversations. Thirdly, you can do a manual import via prompt. Simple, but more work. Copy-paste sections of history or specific sessions into Claude chats with prompts like, here is my ChatGPT conversation about X. Please continue or analyze. There you have it. Congratulations. You've made the switch, but hold on. The journey isn't quite over. Now, we need to talk about how to get settled in and really start making the most of what Claude has to offer. So, here are a few tips to make the transition super smooth first. Don't just nuke your old account right away. It's a good idea to run both side by side for a little while, just to compare. Make sure you take some time to set up your custom instructions inside Claude itself. And definitely play around with its unique strengths, like its massive 200,000 token context window. That means it can remember way more of a single conversation. Oh, and one last thing, that data file you downloaded from ChatGPT, save it somewhere safe, offline. Think of it as your personal backup. When you step back and look at this whole thing, it really makes you wonder. It forces us to ask a much bigger question. Is this just a passing trend? You know, people just swapping one shiny new tool for another? Or are we actually seeing a major turning point? A moment where the users are starting to demand more transparency, better ethics, and frankly, more control over our AI tools. What do you think? Because the answer to that question is really going to shape the future of all this technology. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful, please give it a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Until next time, stay quiet and stay creative. Bye.